What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another video on the channel today. Today we have a couple of RCs y'all haven't seen for a while on here. I got my Losi out, my Losi Lasernut, and the Axial Ryft. And we're going to take both of these out today and give them a rip, because it's been a while. So stay tuned. Before we get going, I figured I'll show you a couple of things that I've done to this, because I've made a couple of changes since the last time I played with it, which was almost 5 months ago. But different servo, because the servo I had got jacked up in there. I went ahead and added these support braces here, and then this diff is locked up. I locked the diff in the center too as well. This one is not locked yet. I don't know yet, but I'll explain why I made some of those changes that I did. It's quite a funny story and why I haven't ran this thing in 5 months. Oh yeah, also I added a sway bar to it too, so this didn't come with it, this was added. So let's go ahead and get this thing going. All right, y'all, it's been a while since I've given this thing a rip. Hopefully it stays together. Let's see what we got. Yeah, the handling's still the same. Handling's the same. Ain't no handling to it. So some of y'all might say, why haven't I seen this thing on here for a while? Well, I was one of those people who bought this car and had a lot of problems with it. First starting with the diff, like everybody else. That if you look at the video that I did, the second video I did with this car, at the very end you can hear the front diff started clicking. And I tried a couple of different things to fix it, but I went through Horizon Hobby for their warranty, and pretty much what happened was I was told that they would replace it. Matter of fact, the guy was so nice he decided to replace all 3 of them for me, but I wouldn't have them for 4 months. And he was right. I didn't get them until August sometime. Before I saw the parts to try to fix this thing. And I put the front diff in and I took it out. I took the car out to try to give it a test after I replaced the front diff, and this rear diff started clicking. So that was the end of that. Then I had to take that home and replace that, and then I found out that not only was the diff bad, but the input shafts were bad. So I got new input shafts as well. Had to replace that in here. Had to wait for parts for that. But now I got the parts. Oh! And I broke it again. There's the other issue everybody keeps having with this thing. Breaking these off. Man, rip that joint right out of there. Yeah, that was an awful landing. I take responsibility for that one. Well, let me see if I can't replace this real quick, and I'll be right back. Well guys, I just noticed that I lost the spring. I gotta go find the spring and everything for this thing too, so oh boy, be right back. All right, well, I found it. So I was able to put that end back on, but as I was putting it on, I realized that this came off too, so that ripped off too. So I think that's going to be the end of this thing today. It's going to be time to take out the Lasernut. I got to be honest with you guys, I don't think me and the Ryft are going to work out. It's just not. We don't get along very well for, I guess, my style of driving. It just, no matter what I do, I take this thing out and it breaks. So yeah, and I know that was a little bit of a wild shot up that tree, but I mean, come on man, after not being able to play with this thing for the last however long at this point, makes me consider putting this thing up for sale, to be honest with you. But let's go ahead and get the Lasernut out and continue having some fun. On the other hand, me and the Lasernut, I love this buggy. We get along so well. This thing is such a little ripper on 4S especially. I haven't had to do too much to this thing. I will say I did replace the servo because the servo was bad on here. I think everybody knows that this thing's notoriously bad with the servo. Flip and keep on getting it. I just love the way this thing slides and controls in the dirt. The Lasernut is still one of my favorites, for sure. I don't even know why I did that. I knew that wasn't gonna work. I don't really send this thing off of a tree too much. Oh man, I just hit that pile of sticks right there and that thing went flying. Oh, that was awesome. Oh. Pop's over there playing with his little car. You'll see that on my channel soon. I got one too. I don't want y'all to see too much of it yet. That's just a little sneak peek. I was gonna break that out too, but I really wanted to play with this in my Ryft. Especially after I finally fixed the Ryft. That was short-lived with the Ryft though. Now we get to have fun with the Lasernut again. thing rips. Oh my goodness. Oh, got it. Oh, tire came off. That was crazy. Oh well, this tire was a used one anyway. It was already bending in there. I had already replaced it, so I'm not surprised that got off of there. But I might do what I've seen some other people do and put a spoiler on the thing. I've seen a few people go ahead and do that on YouTube, so. Lost it in the tree. Here we go. No, got dirt on myself. Kind of liking it without that on there, actually. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and continue having some more fun. If you like this video, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.